Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Libra. How are you guys doing? Libra, I'm not putting out 3 overall energy cards like I usually do. I'm saving the oracle cards for the outcome of the reading. So Libra, let's see what's going on. What's coming in? What's going out? What's changing in the love lives of the Libra viewers? Clear messages and guidance for Libra. What does Libra need to know? Clarity regarding your love life. Oops, there we go. Finance and career. There we go. Oh, why? We got 2 people here traveling at different speeds. Some kind of communication. Let's see. What's going on, Libra? We have a new fresh start. I feel there's somebody here who someone's feeling very enthusiastic about a fresh new start, but there's this energy of rushing in and rushing out. So I feel what it's saying is slow and steady wins a race. Somebody wants to go slow, somebody wants to go fast is probably what's happening. But this, the Knight of Wands is an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio energy, somebody who rushes in very quickly, sometimes changes their mind, they move too fast. So I feel what it's saying is for anybody involved here, do not rush into this too quickly. Look at the details, take the time to get to know each other, okay, to have this fresh new start, to make sure that offer is made, that emotion is shared, okay? Don't rush. You may have 2 people making you offers, but I feel it has to do with the speed of how things are going. Yeah, look at that. Now you have the Knight. Ooh. I kind of feel like this is going to be an energy read, but we'll see. Libra. Clarity for Libra regarding their love life. Oops, there we go. Yeah, there's someone here. Yes, there's this energy. Someone has one foot in the door and out. They're not really sure. I feel they are feeling enthusiastic. This could be somebody who wants to offer you something, and they may be trying to take it slow. All right, they're looking at the details. They're thinking. They're hoping to have success. They feel enthusiastic. They just want to rush in, but they have one foot in the door and out. They don't want to have any regrets. Okay, is what I'm saying. But there is, and make sure if someone comes in, you don't want to have any regrets. Don't rush into anything with somebody who may have one foot in the door and out. This is someone who's not sure, a little cautious, but someone's definitely up in their feelings here. Little remorse or regret, or it's about not regretting things. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about 2 people working together to build something. But there is something here to do with putting in the work. Make sure this person puts in the effort. Okay, maybe someone has some regret, a little remorse, or a little stress about the work, putting in that effort. Now we have the Knights. We got 4 Knights here. What is going on? Yeah, look at this. Wow, your energy is heavy. Some of you could just have a lot of people making offers, talking to you, communicating. There is a little bit of indecision. There is maybe a choice between 2 people. Okay, this is taking off those rose-colored glasses, figuring things out, looking at all the details. I feel like someone here was maybe focused on some negative energy more than the positive. There's something to do with that here with this person. So we have the Knight of Swords, somebody rushing in, okay, before they're clear. You see, I kind of feel like this is someone's energy. I feel there is this indecision. You're both probably feeling this, not really sure where this is going. There's things that need to be figured out. There's something that needs to be fixed. Someone may have been being a little bit sneaky, okay, taking their time to come around. They kind of rushed in and rushed out, and they take a long time to come back around. But I feel there is some regrets to do with that. Whatever it is, everyone's story, I feel there's going to be a lot of scenarios, but this is an energy of that cup half full, someone having a bit of a pity party. Someone didn't recognize what they had right in front of them. They weren't seeing. They didn't take the time to figure someone out, to learn something. Okay, so I feel as though it's also an energy of you figured this person out. You're figuring something out, or they're figuring something out, or they know you have. That's what I feel. Yeah. And yeah, wow. Yeah, there's a cycle ending and a new cycle beginning, but things should start to move in your favor. So I feel it's about looking at the positive, recognizing that connection, that 2 of Cups energy, and leaving the negative stuff out. So there's definitely something happening here. Things are going to start to move in your favor. And that's how you do it, is to focus on the positive, not that negative. feeling sorry for yourself, turning your back on your feelings, not recognizing what's right in front of you. But it's also telling you not to rush into anything with this person. If this is somebody who maybe you have regrets, maybe for leaping into it, okay, rushing in too quickly with somebody who's moving very slow. But I kind of feel like this is the aftermath of something. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this here? There we are. Yeah, it's two people, cooperation and compromise. Someone's, planning something. They're looking at the details. They're planning for success. They want to cooperate and compromise. This is someone who's not really 100% sure. Slow and steady wins the race, making sure you're compatible, on the same page, right? A need for communication, not rushing into anything. And I feel like this is what's happening, right? Is that energy. Somebody here wants to rush into things. They're really enthusiastic. They want to get this going. But then there's the energy of, moving too fast, right? So there's that energy. So it could be just things that you're thinking about as you try to figure each other out. But yeah, this is about moving towards being on the same page, making sure that you do things right, making things right, finding that balance, okay? Doing the right thing and making that right choice. But there's some kind of justice here. You may have someone who's coming in to make things right, okay? They may be feeling very enthusiastic. They may offer you this fresh new start. Be a little bit cautious, okay? Because don't rush. It's telling you not to rush into it. Don't just, it maybe make you feel very positive. This could be you. It could be them. Take it how it resonates. Knight of Wands for Libra. Libra. There we go. There you are. Yes. Ask those questions. Get that clarity. Ask for the truth. You want to know the truth. You want to know this person. If you have somebody who's been rushing in and out, right, and you want to know the truth, maybe you're worried you're not on the same page or they're not right for you. It's telling you to speak your truth, okay? Or some of you want to know the truth, that there's someone's taking a long time to come towards you, okay? And you're anticipating this. You want to get moving, right? With this person, you want to get to know them. You want to know if this is going to move towards commitment. You want somebody who is on the same page. So it's telling you to be very discerning, to communicate, to speak your truth. So there's some fire energy. Yeah, it's telling you to focus on yourself. Okay. Yeah, some of you might cut somebody out for that, or you're just going to speak your truth. You're focused on something here. You're very passionate about this energy. I feel, it's like you're communicating, you're just doing your own thing, and it's sort of a talk to the hand. If it isn't going to move towards commitment, if this person isn't going to treat you right, play fair, cooperate and compromise, you may have another person coming towards you. But I think it's this person's energy, and I feel like you're going to look at this energy. You are definitely standing up for yourself, all right, speaking your truth. You're very passionate about this. I feel like you want to have success. It's like, not like you want to cut, I don't think you want to cut the person out. You just want the truth. You want to have some kind of clarity. So it's telling you to be very wise. Don't rush in. Okay, just keep focusing on you. Take your time. Focus on creative pursuits, things like that. You know what you want. This is where you're not settling. Okay, don't let someone rush in and out, and don't allow yourself to rush into things either, because you may change your mind. There's some indecision down here. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Oh, the energy. Ace of Cups. Why is this here? Yeah, sitting on the fence, making a decision. Yeah, you got someone who wants to approach you. They want to talk to you. They want to communicate. They're not really sure what their intentions are. They're on the fence, right? I feel I want to have a fresh new start. They're strategizing, trying to be very logical. They're thinking with their head over their heart. They want to approach you. But this is someone at that crossroads. They're in their feelings big times. They don't want to have any regrets, or maybe this is someone, who's wondering if this can work out, if you're compatible. They don't want to rush. They're going slow. Maybe you just feel like, they kind of only come towards you kind of when they want something. They're very enthusiastic 1 minute and then they slow down. So I do feel there's a need for clarity, clear communication, open and honest communication to do with the path. Where is this going? So this is the choice. Some of you may have a choice between several people as well, okay? Might be making a decision. You want to make sure you make the right decision. You don't want to have any regrets. But that's in the middle. There's both of you thinking that. Yeah. It doesn't have to be super heavy. It's just, an energy of doing the right thing, making the right choices, clear communication, open and honest communication about each other's intentions. This is someone who doesn't know what their intentions are. They want to communicate something. They're doing a lot of thinking about how to approach, how to make this offer, what to say, because they're not sure. They have one foot in the door and out. They're not so sure you're right. You know, they may see you as marriage material, but not necessarily for them. So they're paying attention to the details. They're taking their time. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so it's telling you to do that. Slow down a little bit. Libra, Libra. Your person could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius as well. They may have some earth and water in their chart. You may have some fire, or you're just in that energy. You know what you want and you're not settling to. And I feel that's the thing, is you want commitment. You want someone who's compatible, someone to build something with and work, you know, you go off on that. This is the Golden Palace, going off on that path together towards commitment. And if this person doesn't want to commit, you know, or you feel there's something, things are moving too slow, it's telling you to just be cautious, to make sure you know what you want. But I see you being very passionate, okay? I feel like you want someone who's compatible, someone who's compassionate about the things they do. You want someone who's hardworking and very focused. You want someone who focuses on you, okay, not somebody else, okay? Because if they don't, you will just focus on yourself. You could possibly very well be making a choice to accept an offer from another person. So yeah, there is somebody here who feels burdened by this decision, one foot in the door and out. There's something that they're learning about their feelings, their emotions. This is somebody who, they have a lot of burdens. They have a lot of responsibilities. So I feel they're going to communicate this with you. They want to move forward calmly and peacefully, want to take more time to get to know you. Maybe they didn't in the past and you turned your back and focused on something else. You stopped focusing on them. You may have maybe you cut them out. It's hard to say, but you definitely spoke your truth. Wow. Nine of Swords energy. You know, it doesn't have to be harsh, but it does look a little blunt. It looks like you're just sort of saying it. You're saying what you need to say because you're passionate about it, right? Because you know what you want, you know, that's the energy. So there's nothing wrong with that, but I would suggest making sure that you're balanced, okay? Don't focus too much on yourself with this. When you're communicating, make sure you find out what you need to know about this person, their path, their intentions. So I do feel they want to communicate something. They're thinking a lot about this. They feel pretty burdened, you know. This is someone who, I do feel like they are not sure about putting a lot of work in. I feel like they feel burdened. They didn't put a lot of effort into something and they're regretting it. So they've been very much up in their head, and I do think they want to move forward calmly and peacefully. Maybe want to make peace with you. Maybe they feel responsible for not taking more time to get to know you. They had one foot in the door and out. It's possible they may have been in another relationship or had other people involved, or they were trying to make a decision and maybe you pulled the plug and cut them out before they made it. I don't know. It could be that scenario. So yeah, this is somebody here who definitely keeps things to themselves. This is someone who regrets something here. They have a lot of stress. This is someone who has everything they need. Okay, they have everything they need. But I do feel as though this person regrets something to do with this Nine of Pentacles. They regret not putting the work into it. I feel like you got someone here who regrets concentrating on nothing but their work, not enough in the love. There's something to do with this balance with this person, this one foot in the door, one foot out. They're definitely in their feelings. They feel kind of responsible. I do think they want to talk to you. They want to move forward. But I feel that what they're thinking of here is just be a little careful. Make sure you get the truth. You know what their intentions are, because they may actually just want to kind of stay single because they have everything they need. They may want to commit, but they may not want to get married or live together. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. But there's some remorse and regret, or you may be worried about this. Maybe you're worried this person's not even single. There's a lot of thinking going on, Libra. You want justice and you want balance. You want there to be a balance, because there's this balance of moving too fast, moving too slow, right? You want things to move forward calmly and peacefully. You want that balance is what I feel, and there's something lacking. It's like someone who's not focused enough on you. It's kind of, I feel there's somebody who has responsibilities. I do. I feel they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. I do feel they kind of have everything they need. Maybe they've been single a long time. Maybe they regret not communicating clearly, telling you their intentions. It's hard to say where that can go with that energy. But yeah. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, so you definitely, yeah, you're not going to be putting any work into this person. They've been a lot of work. They've given you a tough time. You could be just moving away to avoid a disaster. You may feel like this person, you're carrying all the weight in a relationship. Some of you may be, you know, you could be in some kind of a relationship. But I feel like there's not really for most of you. I feel like it's more about one, about that balance. You want justice, you want marriage, you want someone to build something with. You want to create. You're very passionate about this, and I feel you're going to very much speak from your heart, very passionately, but very much to the point. You will express yourself very truthfully in this, and it's urging you to do that. There's a need for this truthful and honest and open communication about intentions. Where is this going? You know, how are things going to go? So I feel you've had a tough time in love. It could be this person. Flip the energy if you wish. You know, putting in the work, not putting in the effort towards this person. They weren't putting any work. You were doing all the work. And I feel like you're now kind of looking at that. And yeah, I feel as though you're kind of looking out there. You're not so sure how you feel if you want to stay single now or even be with this person, because there's something, it's like you're focusing on yourself. Maybe this person was taking too long. You spent more time focusing on work, your career, creative pursuits, or maybe you've kind of lost interest. Maybe this person regrets not being more responsible, not pulling their weight, putting in some effort. Because I feel like you're like, this just isn't going to work energy. You want this person to reciprocate. You want that reciprocity, their effort. You want them to pull their weight. And I feel like they're not. So, yeah. So we got this Knight of Swords energy. Libra, this could be you. It could be this person. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Yeah, gaining the strength and the confidence. Somebody is was a little indecisive, but they're becoming more decisive. Now, if somebody is becoming more decisive, getting the strength, the confidence, okay, to come towards you, to communicate, to clear something up, and then there's the indecision. Now it's probably you, but it could be them, and it could just kind of go back and forth. There's some things that need to be figured out. Someone's trying to figure out how to fix it. They cannot see a way forward. They're feeling like there's absolutely no hope. The cycle may be over. Things may not go in their favor. Okay, but if things don't go in your favor and you feel that way, you likely will end this with this person. I do feel there's going to be a communication. This is going to be one of those ones where I feel once it's over, it's going to be over. It's kind of feels like it's got to a point where it's like it's growing. It's something is building here. Okay, yeah. It almost looks like it's someone who wasn't very focused on you. So you chose to focus on yourself. You may have let them know, like, you know, look, I'm just going to go do my own thing. I'm not, you know, you can't just rush in, rush out, and then I don't see you for a long time. You know, there's things you want clarity. You got some questions here. So tell me about that Two of Swords. Why is this here? Why is this here? Two of Swords energy. Yeah, reflecting on the past, ready to take a leap of faith. So I feel what it's saying is take off the rose-colored glasses. There's something that you need to see. Make sure you figure out the details, the facts, the figures, the whole bit. Okay, don't just leap into anything. Just be a little bit careful about rushing into anything too quickly. I see a little Aries energy. Some of you may have that. It doesn't have to be. It's just that Aries energy, that leap of faith, leaving the past in the past and moving forward. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so there's someone here who's not very clear. They're figuring things out. They're trying to shine a light on the situation. There's someone who's not telling you everything. Okay, they may be being a little sneaky, a little bit, you know, player energy, possibly. It's not necessarily that. It's someone who holds back. They don't tell you everything. They're a little sneaky. They kind of leave some of the details out. So I feel like that's what's happened here. So that's what I feel is going on. Someone's shining a light on this. They want to know if you're, they're gaining that clarity if you've gone off to start something new, because I feel like this person hasn't been, it's like they're moving very slow, okay, to come towards you. There's this lack of cooperation and compromise. Maybe it's because they're not sure you're compatible, but I kind of feel like this person kind of has their own way of doing things. They have their own path. I kind of feel like this person just wants to stay single. They don't want to rush into anything. They don't want to have any regrets. They have everything they need, but it's also telling you this. Sort of stay in that energy. You do have everything that you need, okay? Sort of looking out for number one kind of energy. I feel it's almost like you were focused on them. You were putting a lot of work in, but they weren't. They were all about themselves, okay? They weren't really about you, and I do feel that you feel pretty beat up. You were doing all the work. So I feel that. I feel like you're ready for love, like you need somebody who reciprocates, somebody who pulls their weight. You want that, someone to hug you, to hold you, to be there for you kind of energy, where this person kind of isn't. There's something about this person. And I don't know. I do think they have some feelings, but I do think they're up in their head. They think too much. They don't take that action. So here they are kind of maybe coming after you a little angry. You're kind of looking back, putting them in the past. You're gaining that strength and confidence to take that leap. And here they are trying to figure it out. Yeah. So yeah, this person, see, there's something they never told you. They see you as this empress, right? They didn't value you. They know it. They weren't showing you that they valued you, seeing your worth. You have a lot of abundance. You have a lot to offer. So there is this need to purge and release something. So they could be an Aquarius for some of you. They don't have to be. It's just the energy of releasing and purging. They didn't value you. They weren't treating you properly. You were offering everything, all year of abundance. You were very open to hear what they had to say, but they weren't communicating clearly. There was a lack of honesty or just a lack of clear communication. So I do feel this person has something they need to let go of. They need to get something off their chest. They're trying to figure something out, how to fix this situation. But yeah, I feel like that what it is this person never told you they valued you, they cared for you. I feel maybe they felt that you were out of their reach, out of their league. They were trying to figure something out here. Yeah, I feel like you're just letting this, I do feel some of you are going to let them go, but they are having a bit of a pity party. They were focused on the negative, not the positive, all the abundance, everything you had to offer. They were just sort of always feeling sorry for themselves maybe, or it's just an energy, like I said, where they focused on the things that weren't right when there was so much that was right. They spent all their time focusing on that. So if you were trying to get to know someone and they were, this is your story. It says you could be anywhere on this path, right? It's just not being on the same page. You're not building each other up. It's an energy of, reaching for something, and it's always out of reach. It's always out of reach because somebody isn't doing their part. So eventually it's that looking at the past, reflecting on it, and going off to have a new beginning. And that's what they feel bad about. So they have some regrets. Tell me about the Five of Chalices. Why is the Five of Chalices here? Yeah, see there, they weren't reciprocating. They regret not doing their share, not paying their fair share, not reciprocating their feelings, emotions, giving you the time you deserved. Maybe you had some kind of relationship. Maybe you were paying more of the bills, whatever the situation. They feel badly. They were focused on this negative energy, the cups that spilled. They weren't focused on the two of you, right? The positive connection. They regret that. So there is a cycle ending. Yeah, things didn't go very well in their favor. They feel that way. But I actually feel, and it could be yourself feeling this way, like just... should you just release this person, let them go because they don't value, they don't see your worth? And I think this person needs to learn to love themselves first. They have something they need to release. I don't know what it is. They're figuring things out. They have a lot of stuff to figure out. I feel like it's happening. I do. I feel like they're thinking of taking a leap of faith, taking a bit of a risk to come towards you, to talk to you. But they're trying to gain some kind of clarity. They're being a little bit sneaky, probably trying to find out something, but I don't know if they're really finding out too much. They're definitely feeling a little sorry for themselves. But I feel that, there's a lack of reciprocity, a lack of talking. They weren't reciprocating. And I feel like that's why. I feel like you decided to just end this. It's time for something new. And I feel like that's how it's going to go. It's likely how this communication's going to go. Okay, so tell me about the wheel. Yeah, some remorse and regret. Somebody regrets trying to have everything in their favor, trying to have everything their way. They regret the way things ended. They're stressed and worried that it's over, that it's, yeah, somebody is definitely, it could be yourself, but I do feel like you want to make sure that anyone who comes in, if they don't, because what I'm seeing is you're going to regret it if things don't go in your favor, if you give in to this person, if you put all the work in and love them and nurture them and you're caring and they're not returning it, whether it's paying bills or helping with things or just pulling their weight to be emotionally supportive, whatever it is, if they aren't reciprocating and they absolutely stop giving, and you start giving to this person again, you will be the one to regret it. So that's what I feel like you're kind of looking at here. I do, yeah. So you've got somebody, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You have somebody here who's making plans. They may have some regrets. Some of you could end something with one person and it's very sad. Maybe there are a lot of regrets in the relationship. All right, Libra. Yeah, I feel like you might start something with a new person, but I actually feel like it's this person becoming very grounded, very practical. They're making some kind of plans. They're looking into the future, with this energy. So I do feel like they're looking at everything that's happened, right? They're having a little pity party. They feel there's no hope, but they're starting to realize they were thinking of the negative. They were stressing and worrying about nothing. It was unfounded fears. Things could actually go in their favor, but they need to reciprocate. They need to do that, okay? So I do think somebody is learning something here, They feel responsible. It's something that they're learning because they're doing a lot of thinking about this fresh new start, this cup. Maybe you offered them this cup. You reached out to this person and they sort of got up in their head and overanalyzed the situation. It has to do with the speed of how things are going. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's focused on their money, career, and finances. I think they have worries about money, the future. I do think they worry, they feel maybe you'll be a burden, that you won't be able to pull your weight. But I don't think this person realized they weren't seeing what you had to offer. They weren't seeing all the abundance. And I do think they're having regrets. They're seeing things, I think, a little differently. So they're grounding themselves. They're making some kind of plans. So what are they planning? What is this person seeing in the future? And now they don't have to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could just be someone who's been focused on their money in the future. They've been focused nothing on their money. They weren't putting enough attention into their love life. So eventually this is where you stop talking to them. You stop giving. King of Pentacles, yeah. So they're looking they're planning something. They want to keep this going. They don't want this to end. I feel this person's coming back around. I feel like, there's that, oh, I love it. Because I always see this as a balance between the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, which is very fast, fiery, passionate, enthusiastic, where this is a little more cautious, very detailed, taking the time, wanting to do things right. And this is kind of somewhere in the middle. It's about that cooperation and compromise, is spending enough time, about giving somebody time, putting in the effort to make plans with them, to make plans in the future. This is somebody who definitely is starting to see things a little more positive, that things could actually go in their favor. I feel this person's thinking about this energy, this movement, moving forward with this relationship. They kind of they're coming out of this energy of feeling pity, feeling regret, feeling sorry for themselves, or just realizing they were focused on all the negative things and not the positive things. All the abundance, right? They were focused on the little things, the stress, the worry, and I think it's all money for the most part. I feel this person's worried about having a responsible partner. It's somebody who tries not to get emotionally invested, but they do anyway. They keep coming around, right? They come forward, they communicate, they come to see you. Slow and steady wins a race, but they don't always stick around. I feel this is somebody who kind of does things the way they want, and they don't really take into consideration your feelings. And I feel they're seeing it. So we shall see here. Let's have a boo here. It's all really going to be up to you. Some of you are going to release this person. You're going to end it. But I do feel they will try to come towards you. They're making some kind of plans, hoping things go in their favor. They're making plans. It could be for a trip or something. They may reach out to you just to test you, to see if you, if you'll reciprocate, if you'll talk to them. I feel like there's no hope at some point, but I do think that they're starting to get more grounded because they're very much going through a whole lot of emotions. They're strategizing because they're in their head too much, right? How this is going to work. How do I approach this? How do I make this offer to start over? All right, Libra, here we go. There we are. Yeah, so there's this beautiful energy. A lot of people are getting this card. This is about going with the flow, manifesting what you want, going with the flow, but it needs to be that steady stream. You see what I mean? It needs to flow steady, and that's this energy. They know they need to meet you in the middle. They need to cooperate. You're enthusiastic. You want to see them. You're very passionate about this person. You want to have fun with them. You want to do things. You want to create, and they're moving slow. They're too detail oriented. They're taking their time because they're over analyzing everything. But I don't know, I feel like, I gotta be honest, I feel this person, they stress about giving up everything that they've worked for, about giving up their single life and things like that. But I actually feel you're kind of thinking about that too. But you do want love, and that's the thing. Is so, if you were with this person and they decided, I'll commit to you, but we're not going to live together, we're not going to get married, we'll just sort of travel back and forth and see each other. And I'm not so sure that's quite what you want. You want something a little bit more. So I do think it's taking a lot of your strength and your confidence. It might even make you a little angry, okay? And you're kind of reflecting. You're looking at that before you take a leap. Make sure that you do with this person. Make sure you know what they want exactly. It's about communicating openly, yeah. So there could be some kind of unexpected communication, unexpected news that happens, is telling you to prepare for the unexpected, because I feel this person's going to come towards you, all right? I feel they're going to communicate something. So you're getting a heads up. Some of you, when it says visitors, don't assume that this person's going to come to your house. They may unexpectedly communicate and say, come over, I'd like to talk. It could be that simple. But yeah, there is this compass. It's about timing, change of direction. Okay, yeah, this person is, I feel this is somebody here who's changing their mind about something through all this excessive thinking and analyzing. They're learning something from this. You see, they're learning something about their feelings, emotions, about that one foot in the door, about being afraid to commit, wanting to stay single. They just want to stay in that dating mode, They just want a little romance here and there. But I think this person's seeing things different because they don't want this to end. They don't want you to move on. And this is the problem, So they're grounding themselves. They're really, really putting a lot of thought into the detail. They are very meticulous. They do have their own way of doing things. But money is a huge issue for this person. So yeah, there are some fears, but there's a lot of deep feelings and a lot of emotions involved here. So they have a little bit of fears about where this is going. Okay, make sure you're on the same page, that you both have the same traditions, beliefs, that you get each other, you know what each other wants. It works for the both of you. So there is some love and some emotion here. This person does have a few fears, though. They do have some very deep feelings. They have a tendency to keep those feelings to themselves because of the things they're afraid of. So they're really somebody who has developed a lot of emotions, but probably never told you because they didn't want to get emotionally invested where you did. Yeah. So tell me about this. There we go. Yeah. So there's that ghost land. Someone else got this. Oh, no. Who it was, I can't remember. Yeah, everything being stuck and being frozen. Okay, but it is going to start to flow. Somebody has a fear of being ghosted, okay, ignored, that this is going to stop, that you're going to go off and the cycle's over and you're going off in a whole new direction. But I do feel it's going to move, okay, because I see that going with the flow, just letting that energy flow, taking the time to get to know each other. Yeah, so there is some kind of change that's coming, metamorphosis. You're both going through it. You're both going through a change, a metamorphosis. Maybe a long time's gone by since you heard from this person and you've changed your mind. You're not sure how you feel, if you want to put any more work into it. Okay, so, but it all is a process. It takes time. But I see both of you going through this metamorphosis. I'm not so sure if you work together to build each other up. I'm not so sure that you can't repair the situation. I'm just not, yeah. But it's about this balancing act, yeah. Things are a little up and down. It's hard to know for sure. And there is going to be some obstacles to overcome. But there is this decision about balancing work. Love life, I feel, is a big issue, maybe for both of you. Maybe for them, maybe you've been focusing on your career too much, all right? You weren't focused on this person. Maybe there's something to do with that. So we shall see. But I feel like you're trying to do what's best for yourself. So gaining that strength and confidence to overcome these things are a little rocky right now. Everything's kind of off balance at some point, but it will level out. Just, it's saying to stay strong, be brave, keep your inner strength here and to move forward. Just do what's right for you. But I think this person sees you as very strong, very capable. And I think they also need to gain some strength and confidence and to communicate, to speak that truth. And I do think they will in their own time. So yeah, it's about moving forward together. The Golden Palace, two people building each other up, going off on the same page. And that's what it's about, cooperating, about compatibility. It's about having things in common, learning about each other, getting on that same page. And I think this is what they're thinking. They want to approach you. They want this fresh new start. And I do think this is going to be a lot of stuff you're talking about. Okay, with this person, maybe not in these exact words or with this much drama, but I see that communication. It's what's needed here to heal and release this baggage, old relationship baggage, things that don't serve, to take that leap of faith, to have that new beginning. Some of you are going to put them in the past. Some of you are going to take a leap and give this person another opportunity. So it'll be up to you to make that decision. So just, it's basically saying do what's right with you. If you feel like you're not on the same page or not cooperating, or you don't want to put any more work into it and you're trying to stay strong to move away from this person, it's like you're rushing away, you're looking back, and it's like, here I go. If that's how you feel, then go for it. If you don't want to talk to this person, okay. But I think they have a lot of regrets. I think they're, they see they were focused on this negative. They're up in their head, stuck on the fence, how to move forward. It's possible too, they may have had a choice between a couple of people and they were trying to make a decision. There could have been another person involved here. If you weren't in a marriage or any kind of commitment with them, or regardless, I just feel it's possible. But for most of you, I feel it's more like this person is just in dating mode. If you've just met them or you've been dating them on and off and they take forever to come around, you're kind of losing patience. It's like you're very enthusiastic, and they're only enthusiastic when they want to come in, when they're ready, right, to toss you those few breadcrumbs, and then off they go again. So take care, you guys. I wish you the best in this. It looks like a bit of a journey, but it looks like you're getting there. If I remember your past readings, I mean, this could have some of that same energy for some of you in past weeks, but this could be another group of people as well. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind, but I see movement. All right, take care. Bye for now.